Well, after a breeding disaster, I've been sitting here cooking up meat, preparing it for winter. Winter seems like a long time, especially when you can't plant crops or nothing like that. So if you don't have food, you're going to be in for a very, very harsh winter if you're playing in survival. So right now, that's pretty much what I'm doing. Chores to prepare for winter. Cooking meat, drying it out. I got plenty of crops, so I'm not really worried about the crop situation. Come on, get on there. But this is time consuming. Hopefully, when they upgrade and add more to the game, they add another tier of cooking in here where it's more controlled and easier to do than by hand. Right now, by hand is annoying. Having to lay all this out, having to watch it. I mean, cooking with the oven's not too bad. If you get the timing down just right for it, you don't even have to watch it. You put just enough fuel in there and it shuts off. But with this, the campfire doesn't shut off. It just continuously burns and it'll burn your food. So I have to constantly keep an eye on that while I'm around doing other things. I don't even care if it gives less health or whatever. I'm just trying to get where it's edible. Got a lot to do. Winter's around the corner, so it is finished. Yeah, see, this is annoying. Having to place everything in there one by one. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if you had to, I don't know, switch the racks for, cooking. One rack for potatoes, corn, whatever you're cooking in the oven. Or even a rack for, making the dough. If you can load it like you can load this furnace, that would be nice. Bacon, onion. I've got tons of iron. Most of that pretty much came from just terraforming outside, trying to get my moat, and that will possibly be my bacon getting done. That sizzle sound. Okay, you can wait a minute. Now, sweet spot for this so you don't waste fuel. 13%. It's just enough to cover it. Around here like a chicken without a head. Yeah, there was so many animals, it wasn't even funny. And when I took them and slaughtered them, I might as well say, I got so much meat, so much, guts, so much hide. It's not even funny. The hide I don't mind because I can use the leather for stuff later, but it's just crazy amounts of food and it takes forever to cook. You know, this might be cool for starters, you know, when we're starting out. Upgrade from the skewers to a grill, making progress. But right now, it's hindering this late in the game. Especially when you got a babysitter. Excuse me. It's kind of why I like drying the meat out. You might get less, but I don't have to sit there and watch it. I mean, I can leave it on there as long as I want. It's still going to be dry meat. It's not going to be burnt. That's mostly all of it. I just got a little bit more to cook. Yeah, like I said, it was a lot of food. Done. Taking it off's not that bad. Just play big. I'm just trying to get everything set for winter. I got my pumpkins and watermelons I can grab. I do need a lot of pumpkins. They really need to be able to stack them, to be honest. I don't know if I'm too far away to hear the bacon sizzle or not. What makes it a little bit more difficult too is when winter comes, nothing grows. So, I mean, if you plant a tree, plant crops, nothing's going to grow until spring. So, if you don't have something stored, you're not going to make it. Fortunately, I have too much stored, so I don't really have to do preparations for anything. Thankfully, this stuff does not spoil. If they do add a spoiling system later on to the game, I hope prepared food and stuff like that, if you put it into like a sealed container, like a sealed barrel or salted meat in a sealed barrel that's cooked, or even refrigerator system, something, or ceramic jars with lids, to keep the vegetables preserved or whatever. This way here, it doesn't spoil once it's made. I mean, yeah, I can see it going bad eventually, but it needs some kind of stability to where you can actually store stuff. Because it'd be a sucky winter if all your stuff went bad and you had nothing to eat and couldn't get nothing. Even though it's annoying loading this, the only good thing is so you can put a lot in there. Sweet spot for the cooking potatoes, just 2 logs, 13% fuel. They'll bake them, won't burn them. See, loading this would be nice if loading up food on a grill or loading it up in an oven. It would save so much time. Shouldn't be in there. Nothing, that's good. So, I'm loaded down with meat, baked potatoes, got a few cookies, 1 thing of bread, a couple half bread. This is all food I can eat, as well as the trunks outside. Speaking of which, I guess I'll cook up the potatoes. I was eating them raw. It doesn't do nothing to you. Yeah, I'm not going to starve anytime soon unless the stuff rots, and hopefully I'll implement that. Because that would suck. Food storage is good. Now, I got this under control finally. I got a single female, single female, single female. Again, single females. I moved all the males away so they do not breed. I don't want that cluster again. Same with the horses. I got the stallions separated from the mares. Although they just name them a horse, generic. Yeah, I mean, I thought we were getting murky grays, but no, that's the one I caught. The only thing we get is these murky brown colors. Babies. And this is what I got done. And you won't see through those crosses later because there'll be walls behind it. Clock tower during the day. Which is nice because I can see that from a distance. Let me know where I'm supposed to be going. And for those of you wondering, that's not in the game. No, it's a poster. I just found a tattered banner, slapped it on, and put a big ass poster up. I finally got this done. And I finally got that back wall done. So yeah, the castle's coming along, decently, just slowly. And these walls for the inner bailey up here are not going any higher, so as long as I don't build any structure here, I can still see the clock tower from inside here or inside a keep. That's supposed to be the center bases of my little castle. And from out here, even with buildings, when I start putting them up and finish the inner walls, you should be able to see the clock anywhere in the city. If not one side of it, see another side of it. And I finally had to take the canopy down just to get these guys off the top of it. But yeah, that's what I got done so far. Still kind of impressed by the front here. It came out decent. The gate area. I just have to get the upper tier done. That's where I'm at right now. I'm doing a little bit of work and preparing for. Yeah, these are done. And they won't burn. They'll turn off in a minute. But yeah, it's coming along. I guess that's it. You guys have a good one. Talk to you later.